Hey, what's up with the guys? It's your boy Rick, man. Back with another episode. Hey, another one like the boy DJ Khaled say. Look, we got this Hyundai. It is a Santa Fe. It's a 2019 Santa Fe. We're gonna do a review on it. I know it's dirty, but excuse the dirt. Look past the dirt and look at the car. You see it has those these little chrome features on it. So it's pretty nice. It's a nice car. I don't know. I mean, it's real cheap made, it feels like, but I'm sure it's pretty good on gas. You know, I've driven it for about a good couple hours now, courtesy of CarMax. We're over here getting some gas over at this Holiday, but we're gonna shoot over. I'm actually getting ready to drop this car off, so this is the last hour that I'm gonna have this truck. So I said, fuck it, why not do a review on it real quick for you guys? You might want to check it out. But this one is a sport. It's all-wheel drive. They do have front-wheel drive trucks only, which is weird for a truck to have front-wheel drive on it, but they do make those kind of vehicles where they're just front-wheel drive. I kind of like this the style on it. It's a little bit interesting with this, like, I don't know, it's like an eggshell, and it has like this little aerodynamic, and it's built like that the same way on the inside too. So that's kind of different. I mean, it looks weird on the inside. Oh yeah, let me get in here and get away from this music. Turn this music.
You already know though, you only live.
Yeah, so look, yeah, this one is not like a limit or anything. We don't have any special features or nothing, no sunroof in it. It has the cloth and all that, you know, so it's just plain Jane. But I'm actually gonna ride, turn a couple corners with you guys so you guys can kind of get a feel of it and just monkey with it a little bit, press some buttons and, you know, kind of see what it does. That's really different. You see how they got the switch here. It don't really move automatically. You got your window up and down and your door locks here. Real basic and standard. There's nothing really special here. But I mean, it drives pretty good. It's a sturdy car. I would believe it's affordable. I mean, because it's a real cheap made car. Kind of remember, it's like to me, in my opinion, it's like a cheap Lexus truck, you know. I mean, Lexus makes cars kind of very similar in the same way that this truck is actually made. The inner console here, let's see, check it out. Yeah, that's pretty cool here. You know, it has a nice little unique look. But for a 2019 car, this is what I was really disappointed. I mean, I thought all cars had the actually the electric start, the push button start button, but this one doesn't. It actually has a key, which is really weird, and I haven't really seen that in a while. Most cars that are newer, especially this year, this is a 19, they don't have that no more. Like, it's just push button, all cars for the most part. So this truck was pretty empty, and I just put 30 bucks in gas in this thing, and it was pretty much on E. So I got $30 in gas. Gas prices are not that high here. I mean, it's about $2.39, as you can see, or if you can't, you can see here, $2.39. So I just put in some regular in there, and we filled it up and pretty much empty with 29 bucks. So that's pretty good. All right, the other thing too, here they have the button here for the gas. You can just, that's different. You don't really see those too much. It's kind of like now, you know, they're pretty much hooked up with your door being locked or unlocked, and that kind of like determines whether if the, you know, you can open the gas, you know, and fill your tank up. All right, well, we in this joint. There is it's all manual for the most part. Not too much electronic or digital or special features as far as technology. No head-up display or none of that stuff. It does has this little thing here, which is kind of interesting. I mean, similar to the newer Chevys and the Impalas. Those have that kind of feature. It does have like this little cool, oh, there's no down there. It has like this little cool little storage space here. You know, that's kind of cool. Some other little stuff, I guess, for change or whatever. You can throw some change in there. And this is kind of interesting. This kind of comes out, and that's a pretty big space in there. It's a lot of space. You can put a lot of stuff in that little compartment there. Your little middle console. There's no third row seating or nothing like that. You do have a lot of space there in the back, in the trunk area, and it's pretty you know, pretty nice, clean back there. So I mean, it's set up nice. The steering wheel is kind of cool. I like the steering wheel on this joint. You know, it has that newer look, but it doesn't feel like that. I mean, it feels really cheap and like rubbery plastic almost. So it doesn't really have like, you know, a newer texture, and I don't really smell the new car smell in this truck. You know, this truck has real low miles, and for the miles that it has and the year, I would think you have a, you know, like a new car smell still in it, you know, but it doesn't. The stereo here, you see, it's pretty basic, pretty standard, you know what I mean. You got a CD player, it's Bluetooth ready, so that's pretty cool. One of the other things that I was kind of like confused about too, you see you have your controls here for, you know, your temperature and stuff like that, and how much air you want, you know, how much the fan speed, and you can control that. But I didn't really find it right away, and I don't know, I think it was just me, but it just, these buttons kind of threw me off to change, you know, where you want the air to blow. You know what I'm saying? You got the up here for just straight, the fans right in front of you, this for, you know, in front of you and blowing at your feet, or you want to defrost and to blow at your feet, or you just want it to blow at your feet, you want it to circulate. At first, I don't know, I was looking, I was a little confused, and I was like, what the hell? I guess the buttons kind of threw me off the way it's set up, because I'm not really used to that. So I mean, there's some things here that are really basic, you know, in your face features that, you know, kind of can throw you off if you're not used to that type of stuff. I mean, you're more like a techie baby or used to techie stuff, you know, like me, you know what I mean? I'm used to a lot of tech stuff, and you know, this really is not a tech car at all. I mean, I do like this little trim here, it has this wood grain, that's real nice, but for the most part, right here, this little piece here, and this little piece there, that is it for the wood grain. Then you have like this cheap, like kind of alloy look, you know, trim for the door handles and stuff. And you know, I don't know, it has like kind of an interesting design, but it just looks kind of cheap to me. I don't know, for somebody else that's not really like you know, into like luxury features and luxury cars and stuff like that, this would be a really good car for them, you know. I mean, it drives really nice, you know. I'm sure it's really affordable, and I'm pretty sure it's good on gas. I put 30 bucks in it, and you know, I didn't really drive it too much, but I'm sure it does really well on gas. It drives like a 4-cylinder car, so I'm pretty sure it's a 4-cylinder, but it's all-wheel drive, so I don't know how that works. But it gets, you know, it does a job, and it sounds, like I said, it sounds like a 4-cylinder car. You can hear the motor when you punch on the gas a little bit. I mean, it sounds like a fucking, like, I don't know, a lawnmower, or like one of those go-karts or something like that. So it's like it's really struggling to move, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But yeah, you see they have the light there. You see that little design here, like what I was talking about? You can kind of see it. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of dope. I like the little windows on the back on the side. That's pretty cool, kind of interesting. But you know, for me, nah, I'll pass on it. But since I had the car, might as well do like a quick review on it, and let you guys check it out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna turn a corner, and I'm gonna get out and do another like walk around in this car real quick for you guys, so you guys can kind of check it out and look at the, you know, the whole area, the whole view of this truck, so you guys can check it out. And I mean, if you're in the market of buying one of these trucks, and you don't really, you know, you're not really into a lot of the luxury stuff, this would be a pretty good truck for you to have. I mean, it seems pretty solid, pretty safe, dependable. I would say, you know, it seems like a dependable truck. It will be a dependable truck for sure. Get you to point A and point B, you know, most definitely. I mean, it's pretty comfortable, pretty cozy for the most part, you know. The sound system sounds pretty good. I mean, the heat system blows good. The steering is it's comfortable. I mean, it's a little flimsy, but you know, I mean, more solid steering, you know, that's made for sportier cars when you're at higher speed. So if you're just driving around the town and, you know, maybe you had some kids or whatever, I mean, it's a pretty good car just to get around, you know, and, you know, burn some miles up or whatever. It does have 160 on the dash, so I guess it can pick up some speed if you really wanted it to. But in my thoughts, I would think it would take a while for that speed to get up there. But let's go do the walk around real quick. Let you guys get the whole view of this truck so you guys can really see. All right, I know it's dirty, but it does look like it comes with like a factory tent, and it's pretty dark for a factory. These are the wheels that came with this particular model. I kind of like the design on that light right there. That's kind of dope. And the aerodynamics on that is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty dope. What's that? Hyundai. I hope I said that right. Yeah, the grill's pretty interesting. It's a nice little grill on that thing. Nice little aerodynamic design on there. See the truck from a different angle here. Check it out. Yeah, this is a nice truck overall, you know. I mean, for somebody else, I would give it a, you know, 8.5, 9. You know, for somebody else, you know, small family, this would be a pretty good truck. Not for a big person at all. You know, I'm pretty tall, so I mean, I can sit somewhat comfortable in it, but I need to stretch my legs. My legs really don't stretch too much inside this truck. So if you're a tall person, I don't really recommend you even trying to fit in this truck unless you don't drive that much. I mean, if you don't drive that much, then this car would probably be a good car for you too, guy. I mean, it's not uncomfortable, but it's not comfortable for someone like me, you know, because I'm a tall guy. For long distance drive, like a few hours at a time, it wouldn't be the most comfortable ride at all. Shout out CarMax, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. And this is at Santa Fe. And this is a sport all-wheel drive Santa Fe. There's the antenna there, nice little antenna. And I guess that about wraps it up. You know what, I'll open the trunk and then we'll wrap this video up, and that'll be that. Oh, it don't open up by itself, so like I said, it's pretty manual. Oh, we got some stuff back here. Come with the spare stuff, and I don't see no tire in here. There should be a tire in here. It's probably most likely under there. You might want to check your specs if you're looking at buying one. Ask them about it and make sure that you do have one, and have them show you that there is one. So yeah, this is all manual, so yeah, pretty standard car. And I guess that's about it for the Hyundai Santa Fe.